I don't know what the hell's going on over there in Sony, but they're cooking up some straight garbage. And I want another Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man 3. And I want another Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4. And I think it's very possible. It's possible now in today's age, bruh. It can very much work. The MCU can still continue on with Tom Holland while just having their own separate universes, bruh. You can fucking do it. They're doing that with the Batman. They're going to recast a new Batman for the new DCU cinematic universe. Robert Pattinson isn't going to be part of that shit, but they're going to still keep pumping out Batman movies. Oh shit, I'm starting it early. But anyways, let's hop right into this video, man. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Damn, I was gonna say something type crazy. I was gonna say Andrew has the best theme song, but Tobey's a classic. Tom has a banger too, but that Andrew theme song. Stop playing.
Sony has just revealed how it plans to fix its Venomverse of connected movies that it had trying to make before the disasters that were Morbius and Madam Web. They were sort of building up to their own version of Sinister Six. They had all these interconnected plans to make their own version of the MCU, which basically collapsed this past year. And the big surprise is their plan to fix that is by bringing Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire back in a really big way. I know a lot of you
do it
for them to just make Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 3
yeah,
and Tobey Maguire's version of Spider-Man 4. Like, if you want more Spider-Man in your Sony universe, why don't you just give them their own movies? Turns out that's kind of what Sony is planning on doing, only not the...
You better not fuck this up, Sony. It can work. It can work, bro. They can have their own separate movies, bruh. And it not being connected to the MCU, it can fucking work. And there's money just waiting for y'all boys. Waiting. Y'all really think if they release a TASM 3 and a Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4, that shit ain't gonna make no fucking money, bro? They just did a fucking re-release in theaters for the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, and they made millions of dollars, bro. And I think the tickets were fucking cheaper. And then Tom Holland's trilogy came out in theaters, and it didn't make anywhere near as much as the original two OGs. It's just crazy, bro. The proof is in the pudding, bro. It can happen. It can work. Do it. Don't fuck this up,
way
Sony.
that you think. Like, they're not going to make actual Amazing Spider-Man 3 and call it Amazing Spider-Man 3, or the same with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4. They're already doing Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man 4 in the MCU.
They are.
But we'll break it all down, because it's every bit as bonkers a plan you would expect Sony to try and pull off, and it involves Tom Hardy's Venom character, too.
I don't see Tom Hardy's Venom as a villain. I just don't. They kind of portrayed him as an anti-hero, but he's more of a hero, bro. If you think about it, bro, because he kind of acts like Wolverine in this sense. Like, Wolverine is like brutal, straight to the point. We got to get this done to save this. We got to get this done to do this. And Venom in this universe is kind of like that. And I don't like that. Venom is a fucking menace. Pure evil, bro. He wants to take over everything. He wants to be the strongest creature. This Venom series, this Venom just world that they have created and they're making a third film on, you can't make a solo film, villain film, and then have him do like heroic shit, because you're taking the ferocious evilness out of him, bro. Like, imagine if they made Joker become an anti-hero, bro. Imagine, bro. Like, they're butchering Venom. Yes, the movies are fun and they're entertaining and they're funny, but like, that's just not who Venom is, bro. It's not who Venom is. I don't know what the hell, bro. I don't like Tom Hardy's Venom, bro. Bro, truth be told, bro, I think the Venom in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 is more menacing, more evil, more. I have a sense of actual danger around that Venom more than this one, bro. This new Venom gonna crack jokes every fucking given opportunity. I don't know.
Speaking of crazy movie plots, Deadpool and Wolverine coming out soon. We're actually doing a giveaway for movie tickets. All you have to do to enter is be a
Subscribe,
subscriber
of
and
course,
just post
bro.
all your reactions to Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire coming back in the comments. I did a video a little while ago about Sony's current plan to end their Venom solo movies with Tom Hardy. Like, Venom movies essentially canceled after the stuff they've already made, which is Venom 3. So you will get a chance to see Venom 3, but that's it for his version of Venom in terms of solo movies. They're going to continue him as a version of Venom. They'll just put him in other people's movies. Also, I think they want to put him in Secret Wars eventually. But it also seems like they're ending their Venom movies and beginning these Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire movies with them coming back are connected. It's pretty unbelievable, but I wouldn't put it past Sony to do anything. They make so much money on Spider-Man, and they've done so poorly with the other spin-off movies they tried to do without Spider-Man. So they're like, how do we fix this? How do we actually earn money on these?
Bring 'em
What
back.
if we put Spider-Man in them, or a version of Spider-Man? There's even a new rumor now that one of the real reasons why Madam Web had to delete all the Spider-Man scenes and references, like this is a version of Ezekiel Sims fighting their version of Spider-Man that we're going to put in the movie. This was going to be part of the Terminator plot of the movie where Ezekiel Sims was traveling back in time to try and kill Peter Parker before he was born, but
That can't be concept art, bro. This shit is fake, bro. How the fuck are they that high up, bro? And how did they get... See, bro, concept art... You can't believe everything on the internet, bro. Some of the shit be true. Like, I really think this talk about them coming back could be somewhat true. But, like, this concept art, there's no fucking way. And if it is, like, how? These niggas are in space. What the fuck?
they wound up taking all
It's a cool
that stuff
shot,
out of
though.
the movie and completely changing it. We all assumed they did that because smarter heads inside Sony prevailed. They're like, you know what, let's just pull way back on these crazy Spider-Man plans in this movie.
I still never seen Madam Web, bro. If y'all want me to completely rage, and review that movie, I will for y'all, bro. Just drop a comment that you want a review on it, bro, and I will go through the suffering, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Shit.
Movie. They also kind of messed up the timelines on when Peter Parker was supposed to be born. If they were going to do Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, they were born way earlier in the timeline. But now, based on these new reports, it sounds like they actually just gave that Terminator Spider-Man plot to another movie, and that other movie might wind up being Venom 3 of all places. So here's where you connect the dots between Venom 3, ending that franchise basically, and bringing back Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, doing more specific Spider-Man stuff. There was a new rumor that they just gave this save young Peter Parker's life before he becomes Spider-Man plot to Venom 3, and during the events of Venom 3, we will see a 10-year-old version of Peter Parker on Venom's Earth. Like I said, it's almost the exact same plot from Madam Web, so you can see why they might have gotten rid of that plot during Madam Web. Like, you know what, we'll just let this movie do its own thing and get rid of that Spider-Man plot and give that to Venom 3. But doing that raises way more questions than it answers, like what is going on over at Sony? Think about it this way.
No
the Venom
fucking
movie
cat!
is largely
What
taken
the fuck is going on over there in Sony, bro? It's a fucking shit show over there, bro. They don't know what the fuck they're... They're sitting on a gold mine. Gold mine, bro. Just give the fans what we want. What's so fucking hard about it, bro? What's so hard? Oh my gosh, bro. We got Madam Web, bro. Trash Venom movies, bro. We're getting Kraven the Hunter that keeps getting delayed. This, that, and the third. What the fuck is going on, bro? What is with this anti-villain fucking crisis? Nobody asked for it. Nobody. God, yo, they're fucking it up, bro. And it's so crazy because the presence of Spider-Man is so insane. is that oh my god, bro. The presence of Spider-Man is so insane. Is that, yes, we trash these, like, these trash movies will not deteriorate or like take down Spider-Man's name whatsoever. That's how fucking strong Spider-Man presence is, and how much the fans care about him, bro. You can pump out these trash movies that nobody's gonna see, that everybody's gonna fucking hate, but even though it's within the same world, kinda, we don't give a fuck, bro. We just want a good Spider-Man movie. That's all we fucking want. And Sony. Jesus Christ, bro. You drop some gems, and you drop some fucking poop bombs as well, man. God damn it.
place in the same present day that Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man has taken place inside the MCU. Like, the post-credit scenes sync up their timelines with Spider-Man No Way Home and Venom Let There Be Carnage. That means Venom 3, in his universe, takes place between the events of Spider-Man No Way Home and Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4. So if there's a Peter Parker that's only 10 years old in Venom's universe, that means his Peter Parker is probably a totally different version that won't be Tom Holland when he grows up to become Spider-Man. Apparently Toxin is supposed to be one of the big villains. Maybe there's some other villains during that. And going on that, it just seems like Sony's plan to pivot to more profitable Spider-Man spin-off movies is to make movies with actual Spider-Man in them and just wind up using an older version of this young Peter Parker they introduce in Venom 3. But because it will take a while for that to happen, they bring back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire before that Spider-Man gets aged up and introduced in his universe. If you remember, back when they were making the Morbius movie, they tried to get Andrew Garfield to come back, and they tried to get Tobey Maguire to come back. Apparently, both of them said...
How could I forget about Morbius? Jesus Christ.
No, and that's why there were so many Tobey Maguire Easter eggs and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man Easter eggs in the original trailers for that, because at the time they were hoping to actually get them come back to cameo. One of my theories is they were just going to say that the Venom universe is Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man universe.
This game...
An ad.
You're not ready for it.
Let's go.
It would have solved a ton of problems for Sony, like make things just way, way simpler. But this doesn't mean that Sony is making Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4 or Amazing Spider-Man 3. It sounds more like they'd be bringing them back for multiple movies and just telling those stories for those movies in other movies. Just
don't fucking do that. Don't you fucking do that, bro. Warning you now, bro. A lot of people will be very unhappy if you try to shortcut your way through this fucking dog shit pile of fucking shit, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Just listen to us, and you'll be rich as ever. If you listen to the fans, you will be rich as ever, bro. Make the movies. Make them. You're shooting Spider-Man 4 right now with Tom Holland. Start planning separate universes where they have nothing to do with whatever's going on with the MCU. Bro, as much as I love the MCU, bro, it's not MCU or end all be all, bro. It's not. DC is doing it. Bro, just fucking make the movies. It doesn't have to connect. It doesn't have to correlate with anything, bro. Listen to the fans and you'll get fucking rich as fuck, bro. Make TASM 3 and make Spider-Man 4. Get everybody on board and make good fucking films, bro. Not everything has to be interconnected. Not everything, bro. It was nice in Spider-Man with No Way Home to see all of them get connected. All right, cool, bro. But that's a one-off. That shit is most likely not going to happen again. And if it does, now that's just overkill.
Just like spreading it across a couple different movies,
facts.
like what they've done for the Hulk in the MCU. I don't know if their sharing deal with Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the MCU prevents them from being able to name one of their live-action solo movies Spider-Man, like put Spider-Man in the title of a bunch of their own movies. I think their way around this with the Spider-Verse movies is the fact that they're animated and they're so different, like it's Miles Morales and all these multiverse Spider-Man, so it doesn't necessarily create a lot of brand confusion with the live-action.
It could be the same. It could be the same way with making their own solo movies with Andrew and Tobey. It could absolutely, bro. What? Let me shut up.
MCU Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. But if you start doing a bunch of live-action Spider-Man movies and calling them Spider-Man as well, then you do start to run into this overcrowding problem.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be that way.
With Marvel, so they don't wind up stepping on each other's toes and hurting all Spider-Man movie box office. Like, they don't want to take away the billions of dollars they can earn with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Maybe they can come to some.
Bro, you can make billions. You can make $1 billion with all three. Y'all don't fucking understand. I don't think. Yo, man, bro, they're so disconnected with the fans. It's insane, bro. It's insane. You can make billions of dollars with Tom. You can make $1 million with Tobey, and you can make $1 million with Andrew. It's 100% possible, bro. Just set the fucking plan up. Do it. Like, it's easy. It's not. I'm not gonna fuck around and say it's easy. But like, come on, it's manageable. It can happen. It's what we want. We don't care about the interconnecting shit, bro. We just want to see the characters that we fell in love with in the past have their complete finished story. That's all. I don't think I'm sounding crazy. Am I? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Allow them to continue using the Spider-Man name in the live-action movies outside of Tom Holland movies. There was also the live-action Sinister Six movies that Sony was hoping to do before
release that.
Morbius and Madam Web tanked. So there are a couple options.
How you gonna make a Sinister... I can't even talk, man. How you gonna make a Sinister Six villain movie? Like, how is that gonna be appealing? Unless they're actually gonna make it rated R and like they actually do like bad guy shit. If they make a Sinister Six movie, bro, it's gonna be an anti-hero movie. And at the end of the film, they're gonna be viewed as heroes. That just takes away literally everything. The whole concept of the whole Spider-Man lore. I don't understand this at all. One bit. Bro, this anti-hero bullshit. It will never fucking work, bro. It has to be real villain shit. Like the Joker, bro. There's no in between, bro. You can't be a fucking anti-hero villain. Whatever the fuck that they're doing now, this shit doesn't work, bro. It can't work, bro. You can't. You gotta pick a side, bro, when it comes to this shit. When it comes to hero, villain, you gotta pick a fucking side. Especially when it comes... Hey, man.
That they have about what they could name these movies that they bring Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire back for. Everybody let me know in the comments if they're going to bring them back, but just inside the Sony universe, what do you want them to call those movies that they put them in? But if their big thing is working up to a version of their own Spider-Man that they can put in all their separate spin-off movies that they make without Marvel Kevin Feige's help, there are a lot of different directions for them to take this. Very easy to use Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire as a mentor Spider-Man to a younger version of Peter Parker Spider-Man from another universe without completely retreading everything they just did in Spider-Man No Way Home. Or they can just bring them back each in their own separate movies or together without younger versions of Spider-Man. Like just the two of them working together to solve some larger problem. There are just so many questions I have if they're actually going to be doing this 10-year-old version of Peter Parker in Venom 3. Like, is this a time travel plot? Like, is there some sort of time travel component and he goes back in time? Or is this happening in the present day of his universe and it'll be some different version of Spider-Man in the future? Both the plots of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4 and Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 3 have been well documented. They were very far along in those movies when they elected to recast. I've already done much larger videos on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4, so I'll link that at the end of this and down in the description below. But Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 3 was meant to coexist with a totally separate Sinister Six spin-off movie that they were making. That's what that Amazing Spider-Man 2 post-credit scene was all about with all those power suits. It would have released around the same time as Amazing Spider-Man 3 came out, and if you look at some of the Easter eggs they included here, like zoom in and enhance on this particular screen, really important ones, they tease Andrew Garfield's version of Morbius in Venom. Most of these other references are to the Sinister Six mechanical suits and weapons. So part of the idea is that Amazing Spider-Man 3 would have started Andrew Garfield's Venom symbiote saga based on the comics, but just changed from Tobey Maguire's version a bit so that it wasn't exactly the same as his film. If you remember, there was even a bit of a reference to this during Spider-Man No Way Home. When they were all talking about fighting aliens, Tobey Maguire told them about fighting his version of Venom. Andrew Garfield said that he wanted to fight an alien too. That was basically them saying that he had not yet fought his version of Venom in the years since Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, I know this is a little off topic. The fucking CGI and the work that the special effects team did with TASM 2 has to be put in the history books, bro. Look at this shit.
Basically them saying that he had not yet fought his version of Venom.
That shit is, it's fucking gorgeous, bro. This TASM 2, yes, it has its flaws, man. It does, absolutely. I'm not taking nothing from it. But god damn, bro, this movie is fucking beautiful. Like every fucking shot, bro. I can't, I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in. I know it was a little off topic.
So here's how they could bring Tom Hardy's Venom character back and cross him over with actual Spider-Man in a movie. You just put him in a movie with Andrew Garfield. And just like it seems like they had planned to do before when the Morbius movie came out, they can say that Venom's Earth is Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man Earth. Now, Sony also has that live-action Miles Morales.
You better not cast this motherfucker as Miles Morales, man. That's no. No. Just find someone else. Caleb, you know what I'm saying? You dope, bro. But no. Absolutely not. No.
Movie that they said they want to make. They haven't announced exactly how that'll go down with everything that's happening in Across the Spider-Verse. Like, I think it's meant to be a completely different version of Miles Morales. But I do think Sony also wants to get either Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield to come back for that movie as well, too, as a mentor Spider-Man. There's a number of different directions they could go with that. Like, they could either say that he comes from Venom's universe, like that same Earth, or they could say he comes from a totally different one, and that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield also come from different universes, so they don't have to kill one of them off to give live-action Miles Morales his origin story. But don't these pictures of Andrew Garfield wearing sweatpants with his Spider-Man suit give you vibes of Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse? Like, oh my gosh, he could be the midlife crisis Spider-Man that gives the sage wisdom to the brand new Miles Morales Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire would also work well for that too, like the older version of Spider-Man. But it still seems like everything at Sony is complete chaos outside of the Spider-Verse movies. Still expect Beyond the Spider-Verse to be a complete banger. But everything in their live-action movies still seems like it's completely all over the map. So everybody just let me know in the comments what you want them to do with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield going forward. There's a bunch of big stuff coming up. We've also learned a lot more about Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man 4, so I'll do a new video for that in the next couple of days too. Just a lot of Spider-Man stuff in general happening this week. Everybody click here for that brand new Deadpool and Wolverine Silence Your Phones PSA. It's hilarious. And click here for that complete plot from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4 movie. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I said everything that I needed to say. I said everything that I needed to say. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, bruh. Can I get more than 15 likes, man? Come on, it's been a little minute, man. You know what I mean? It's been a little bit. Make sure you subscribe, bro. I am so fucking close to 1,000 subscribers. It's gonna... I am so fucking close to 1,000 subscribers, man. This shit is actually... I'm right there. But just subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe, bro. Fuck with me. Fuck with the kid. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just do your part. But it's your boy D from Mirlo, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.